Hello and welcome. It is a pleasure that I can be your lecturer today, and we will talk about the communication in the office and will explain some digital communication tools that you will find very useful. If not know them or recognize their features by now. Currently, whether you are working in person in office, working remotely, management a team, or just looking to improve how you can connect with colleagues effectively, understanding and applying the right communication software, application, or platforms is absolutely essential. Now we live in digital era and we need to adapt to the current new digital environment. We will be exploring three of the most commonly used tools or applications for the communication in workplace. Those are Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and Slack. I know and understand that learning new technology and use new application sometimes can be confusion, and we're afraid of not learning to use it. But the lecture will be done in place. You need to understand and try those applications on your own. We will also follow the step in using communication application for easy understanding and usage all three of them. I will walk you through everything step by step, starting with the explaining the importance of digital communication for office in current environment and then moving into Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and Slack individually to learn to use them. So, let's begin and learn to communicate effectively. Let's take a moment to think about how we used to communicate in the workplace in present and how it was some years ago. If you go back even just a couple of years or decades, most of the communication was by the use of emails, phone calls, and on-site meeting in person in some meeting rooms. These communication methods still play an important role. For instance, to meet with important person, to understand the personality during job interviews, or to discuss and make key decisions. However, many communications are more effective in the digital environment. Moreover, with the launch of video conferencing tools, the on-site presence is even less important. If you want to point out only one key reason why has communication shift to the digital environment, the efficient work would be the answer. Nowadays, we live in a fast-paced digital world and online. Respectively, remote work is more common than ever before. The globalization also introduced cooperation between different people in different areas and time zones, making working teams very diversified. Teams often span across different cities or even countries, and time for different workers different from morning to late at night. And this is exactly where the digital communication tools have changed the game. As such, cooperation would never be possible without existing digital tools, starting with the internet connection as the precondition for any digital communication and connection, editing with the video conferencing tools, or even virtual or augmented reality, allowing to participate almost in person with other team member at the other side of the world. The digital communication tools allow for first, instant connection, which means no more waiting hours for an email response or for another response from the persons who receive the messages. The connection and communication is immediate, and many issues might be solved much faster. Second, better collaboration. Teams of colleagues can share files, screens, and ideas in real time and react to them. This brings more ideas, recommendations, or suggestions, but also immediate reviews and critiques. which goal is to improve the work performance. Third, more flexibility. Work from any place that is convenient for the worker is not a barrier to provide the same, even better work performance in composition with on-site office work. If person work from home or from other convenient place, the efficiency is increasing. At the same time, work is saving the time with transport and firms do not need such spacious workplaces, saving their cost. Fourth, clear organization and files management. Online environment allows us to manage and fill all meetings, charts, documents, and other files in one place. An example would be records from the meetings, minutes of pictures that are saved in one server available for all workers. Another example that we often don't recognize is very common use of online documents. Just think about some laws, directive, or other legal documents. Currently, we usually have such document in special places and special folders. Currently, we usually have such document in line version, download in our computers and not printed version, as it is much easier to use electronic versions. For instance, for finding some particular paragraph or information in the document. Our approach to digital communication tool must be positive. Understanding and using digital communication tools makes our lives easier, our work performance more productive, less stressful, and more automatized. As a result, we are more effective that might result in our reward. We have to remember that learning new digital tool might bring some additional cost during learning. For instance, time spent to learn it or some more stress. But we need to consider it as the investment to our future that will bring the viewed in a long-term perspective. So follow this and start with the first tool, Zoom. If you have ever attended some online or virtual meeting, most probably you know the Zoom application. Zoom is one of the most popular, most used and widely adopted video conferencing platform due to its easy use, reliability, and user-friendly features. Zoom is popular not only for professional use, but also for personal use, mainly in its free version. For the office communication, Zoom is used for meetings, workshops, presentation, webinars, lectures, classes, or other virtual activities. To know to operate Zoom is very important, and there is always a chance that you will be part of online meeting via this platform, even if you were not until now. Now we will go step by step to understand and master the Zoom. If we have not used Zoom before, we must install it and set it up. Thus, the step 1 is installing and setting up Zoom. Before you can use Zoom, you need to install it and make all settings for the platforms as microphone, speakers, or camera. So, let's start, and here is now to do that. Firstly, we need to download Zoom. The Zoom might be downloaded from the web page Zoom Earth download by clicking on button Download Zoom Client for Meetings. Next, open the file and follow the simple installation steps. Here you just need to follow all the steps as installing is automatic, and practically you just need to confirm particular steps of installation process. After the last step, the Zoom is installed in your device. If you are installing Zoom in your smartphone, Zoom Cloud Meetings application might be downloaded and installed from the App Store or Google Play. If the installation process was successful, we will continue with the second step, which is sign up or log in to Zoom. If by now you don't have Zoom account and it is your first time using this platform, you might sign up with your email, Google, or for example, Facebook account. Please remember that in signing via these choices, your name will be as in your account. So, if you have some nickname or some other name in your Facebook account, it is recommended not to sync via the social media. Don't confuse other participants. In the official office communication, which Zoom or other video conferencing platforms are, is the official company email address and regular name required following the corporate culture. No one would be very happy to see a person's nickname, for instance, follower 123 or something like that. At the meeting, especially when attending meetings organized by other institutions or at meeting with attendants or external audience or, for example, stakeholders. If you're already using Zoom for the work, you might need to log in with single sign-on. Abbreviation generally known for this type of logo is SSO. This login is based on the use of company credential and allow all participants to recognize the company or institution of an attendee. After logging to Zoom, we need to set up the profile. To do it is very easy. I will navigate you this setup. First, click on your profile picture at the top right of the platform. After that, you are able to update your name, profile, image, job title, and some other information. Zoom is very logical, and one issue it is requiring during setup is the test of speakers, microphone, and camera at your device. I really like and appreciate this function, as it is tested even before the first use. And we would be not ashamed if some of these features are not working after joining a meeting. So, even before using Zoom, we are able to ensure working all audio and sound issues properly. The second step, after all, let's say, preparatory work for installing, signing and logging in and making setup is to join or host the Zoom meeting. We will start with join a meeting procedure. When we want to join a meeting, the easy way is to click on a provided link sent to us by the meeting organizer. After clicking on it, we are just in the meeting and based on the option of automatic or waiting room option, we will enter meeting directly or we will waiting for organizer allows us to enter. Here, before joining the meeting, Zoom allows us again to test video and audio features. Also, even before joining the meeting, we are able to switch on or off video or microphone. We can do it also during the meeting, but in some occasion we might enter the meeting without the use of camera or microphone. Now, have a look to host a meeting. Hosting a meeting is very intuitive. We have just to click on button New Meeting, and the call or meeting will start immediately. This is very common to call with colleagues about some topic when we want or need to have also the video available and the audio course is not sufficient, or for example in personal news with friends when we just decided to call to our friend. However, it is very common to schedule the meeting for the exact day and time. For this, the schedule function is available. Using this, we are able to plan the meeting in the future and send invitation for the meeting. The next step for hosting the meeting is setting of password for entering the meeting. This password needs to be filled in to enter the meeting and protect to join meeting by some random or unwanted participant. Except from password, To protect the enter in the meeting, the waiting room might be set. Waiting room is very convenient, not only due to protection against unwanted participants, but also for the launch in the meeting, as all participants need to wait to enter the meeting by organizer, who might allow all participants to enter the meeting at the same time, and those no one is in meeting early. This is very useful for streaming webinars or conference when some participants might try to connect to meeting earlier, but hosts don't want to allow it. The third step in Zoom using is to learn its features. Sure, we will not learn all of them during these lessons, but we will focus on the most important ones. We have to always remember that all features are designed to make meeting more productive and interactive. Let's master Zoom features. The first feature we will discuss is screen sharing. This is the most used features of the Zoom, but also other video conferencing tools like Microsoft Teams or Google Meet. By sharing the screen, we might share presentation, document, files, pictures, and other documents and make them available for all meeting participants. Sharing is very useful also in cases when we want to explain some problem or we want to show the way how achieve the result by navigating all attendees exactly step by step on our device. For instance, if we want to show some calculation or setting the function in Microsoft Excel, we are able to indicate each step and methods to obtain the result. Even learning to master the application is much easier as attendees and able to follow each step as instructor and watch it like watching video tutorial, but here with one advantage: instant response by instructor if any question arises. To make the online representative virtual meeting more interactive, we might use reactions. The most common are raised hand, thumb up, clapping, or heart. All those emojis allows us to communicate non-verbally, which makes meeting more interactive. Of course, we have to think about the use of emojis, while it is not professional to use, for instance, heart during official meeting. Another very nice feature of Zoom is breakout rooms, which this feature is designed to split the meeting participants into small groups. Such feature is commonly used when given a task for some group of attendees and maybe same or another task for other groups. It is commonly used in education, training and teaching use of Zoom with giving assignments to learners. It might be very useful also of office work to split the work between several individuals or teams, and then the synthesis of results is needed. Groups once again work in one Zoom meeting after discussing and solving tasks on work in break rooms. One of the most used features of Zoom is the possibility to record the meeting. Recording is very useful and many times substitute for official minutes. When recording a meeting, please consider that all participants must give a consent to be recorded in order to follow the privacy rules of attendance. Records might then be started in the company server, and anytime might participants watch them. The last feature we are going to talk today available in Zoom is virtual background. In some situations, for instance, working from home and keep the privacy, we might set a virtual background. Then other meeting participants will see this background, not the real one that is behind us. One of the options is also to have real background, which is very blurred. The virtual background is not only privacy tool, but also reduce the distraction of other attendants who would be more interesting about your office or home environment than the purpose of the meeting. The last step of the Zoom meeting is the meeting etiquette. To use the Zoom in a professional and efficient way, we need to learn and always think about the following practices. Firstly, we need always join on time. Remember that Zoom virtual meeting is a substitute for an on-site meeting. As we do not want to be late for on-site meetings, we need to follow these practices also for online meetings. Being late is disrupting meeting, will never disorganize on-site or online. Another common practice is to mute then not speaking. This would avoid some noises from background or from surrounding, as well as protected participants from hearing other participants if talking with someone else during the meeting. Following this, we would avoid to be multitasking and try to focus only on the meeting. To focus on the meeting is very important to keep the track with the meeting, mainly with explanation, tasks, or assignments. If we are not focused, even we can anytime watch the record of the meeting, we will not be able to ask immediately, if not clear issues or tasks to be prepared. The last practices related to the previous one is to act actively. We have to be focused, listen carefully, ask questions, provide comments and suggestions. So we are engaged in the meeting. I hope that you have learned something more about the Zoom platform, and we might follow with other one, Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is another popular, widely spread platform for online meetings. This platform has arisen during the pandemic period, and many of us have not known about it. However, since that time, it became our daily routine to use it. Microsoft Teams is not just a platform for organizing meetings. It is a collaboration hub, combining tools for meetings, document sharing, and storing, management, or communication. In other words, Microsoft Teams is trying to be all-in-one platform. Microsoft Teams is incorporated in the Microsoft Office package, respectively Microsoft 365, as you know it nowadays. As for Zoom, also for the Microsoft team, we will go step by step by the process of using it, starting with installation and ending with the use of its features for virtual meeting. Firstly, we need to set up the teams. Setting up Microsoft Teams is very simple. To get started, you need to download the application, sign in configure settings. Before using Microsoft Teams, the application must be installed, but your account must be set up. Once you are set up, you can begin collaborating with your team, communication with colleagues, and participating in meetings. So, let's start with installing it. Installing Teams is similar as for the Zoom. For computer using Windows or Mac, we need to visit Microsoft Teams download page and download the file selected based on operation system we are using, so neither Windows or Mac. Then, we just need to open the file and follow all instructions. If installing Microsoft Teams for smartphone, using Android or iOS. The Teams is available in Google Play Store or Apple App Store. If we have the application downloaded, we need to sign in. When sign is for the Office account, please use your work email address and password that you use for the Microsoft account. Credentials to sign in are usually provided by your organization. A common mistake in this process is that we want to log in with our personal or email or with credential of own personal Microsoft account. After we are logged in, it is recommended to configure our profile. We can do it also later, but it is much better to do it at the beginning, so our contacts see the newest version of our profile. To adjust the profile, you just need to click on your profile picture in the top right corner and you can update your profile details, including your name, profile pictures, and status, as well as select your availability. Then start using the Teams. We can also adjust audio and video settings. This would be done in Settings in our profile. We need to go to our devices and select microphone and camera. When we can test the microphone and camera to ensure they are working correctly. To conclude the first step, it is important to mention that Teams might be used in online version in your web browser or as the application on your computer or smartphone. All the settings are, however, same in using any of these alternatives. The second step in using the Microsoft Teams is setting up teams and channels. As the name of the platform or application is indicating, the Teams is to create teams. Teams are created for the effective management of the work, for instance, working on specific work areas or tasks, and manage setting for each of them. Teams are also very common for educational purpose, when each class has their own team devoted to the particular course group of learners. Creating the team is very easy by clicking on Join or Create New Team and just following steps. Then you can ask people you want or who need to join the team by creating link, password, or you just add them by yourself. Join the team is even easy as the team owner just add you, send you the link or password to join. In each team, you are able to create channels to manage different tasks or roles and to manage the work of the team effectively. The third topic we will talk is joining and hosting Microsoft Teams meetings. Team meetings allow you to collaborate with colleagues through video calls, chats, and shared documents. Now I will guide you through the process of joining and hosting meetings, whether you're attending a scheduled meeting or creating one yourself. Teams allows for seamless communication. It's important to know how to join meetings and host them and how to manage meetings during the session. To join the meeting, various methods can be used. Those might be done via invitation, calendar, or via meeting ID. Please don't check audio and video settings before entering the meeting. Check that your microphone and camera are turned on or off as needed. If using the browser version, ensure that Teams has permission to access your microphone and camera. Via invitation, check your email or calendar for a Teams meeting invitation. Open the invitation and click the Join Microsoft Teams meeting link. The Teams app will open and you will be prompted to join the meeting. Via calendar, open the Teams application and go to the calendar tab on the left panel. Find the scheduled meeting and click Join. Join via meeting ID. Open the Teams app and select Join a meeting. Enter the meeting ID and passcode to join. To host the meeting, Microsoft Teams allows us to create immediate instant meeting or to schedule a meeting for the future. To start the instant meeting in Teams, click on the Calendar tab on the left panel and select Meet Now. A meeting will instantly open, and you can invite participants by typing their names or emails into the invite box. To schedule a meeting, go to the Calendar tab and click New Meeting. Fill in the meeting details like title, date, time, and invite attendance. Add a meeting agenda or notes if required. Once complete, click Save and share the meeting link with the participants. If you add emails to the attendees, they will receive invitation for the emails and can join directly via this invitation. Managing the meeting is the next topic to discuss, but it is very similar as in Zoom. First of all, we need to manage participants. We as meeting organizer are able to mute or unmute, remove or add participants, or give participants different roles. For instance, we might select if participants would be present and present some presentation from their own account or not. Also, we're able to manage who can join the meeting. If attendees are allowed to be only from the institution or also participants from other institutions who are enrolled in the team or then anybody with the link or invitation. When using Microsoft Teams and the video conference tool, similar features as in Zoom are available. It provides several powerful tools that enhance collaboration and communication, making it ideal for office environments. Here is an overview of the key features. The feature is Teams support seamless communication and collaboration during meetings and work group discussions. Familiarizing yourself with these features is essential for effective use of this all-in-one tool widely spread among offices. Firstly, it is chat and conversation. This is used for immediate communication and reaction. To start chat, click on the chat tab in the left sidebar and open your message. Use the new chat button to start a conversation with one or more people. Type your message and send it. To reply to message in there, simply click on the message and type your response. Very easy to use and all participants might see your message and respond to it. Please remember that this chat function for the meeting. There is also a general chat in the Microsoft Teams servicing as messaging tools that is not related to the meetings. File sharing and collaboration is another tool. This feature is similar to the one in Zoom. Participants might share their screens, presentation, documents, and other materials. Sharing during meetings or conversation, click on Share and then to attach, to upload and share files, or you can directly share your own document from your computer. A nice feature is that you can share your full screen, only the file you want to present. If you attach and upload files, those can be viewed and edited directly in Teams using Microsoft Office tools, and other team members can collaboratively edit documents in real time. To access the attached documents, the SharePoint platform serves as document storage. For the most common sharing, the sharing of the presentation, just click Share, select the presentation from your computer or the one uploaded in the Microsoft Teams and you can share it. A beautiful feature is that all participants see presentation and you can select the present mode with your notes and preview of the next slide. Relating to the presentation, you can also forbid other participants to move your slide by their own places. Also, you can forbid to overtake control over the presentation control. If not, someone else can overtake control and move your slides. Background effects are also available in Microsoft Teams. There is a panel of virtual background or blurred background to be used. In addition, you can create your own background and just upload it to gallery and anytime use it. The last feature I want to discuss for the meeting is the whiteboard. Whiteboard is an excellent tool for instant explanation and reaction as it serves as classical white or chartboard. Initialize this tool. All meeting participants will see a whiteboard where you can type or draw your notes, diagrams, charts, graphs, or similar in real time. If you allow, all other participants can also type and draw to the whiteboard. After the work is done, whiteboard is automatically saved after the session and can be anytime open to look at it. To use the whiteboard, I recommend it to have the graphical tablet to be used and connect with your computer or laptop as write or draw by the PC mouse or touchpad might be not very convenient. Now let's have a look to some other features of the Microsoft Teams that makes it an all-in-one video conferencing, managing and storage platform. Respectively, alone platforms as well in case of education and training institutions. These features are very useful for more intensive online collaboration and enhancing the virtual activities and interactivity. Firstly, have a look to app integrations and workflow automation. One of the most powerful features of Microsoft Teams is its ability to integrate with various productivity tools such as Microsoft Planner, OneDrive, and SharePoint. Additionally, you can set up workflow automation through Power Automate, reducing the time spent on repetitive tasks. This integration enables seamless document collaboration, project management, and task tracking, improving overall efficiency within an organization. Task assignment and mentions is another feature. To enhance productivity and team coordination, Microsoft Teams allows users to assign tasks directly within a chart or channel. This ensures accountability and allows team members to track responsibilities. Additionally, the use of mentions directs specific messengers to individuals or groups, making communication more targeted and efficient. This feature is particularly useful in large teams where clear and structured messaging is crucial. And how to do that? You just need to put their symbol monkey before the name of a person or name of a team or group in the Teams, and mentioned people immediately see the mention. For the meetings, meeting transcription and records are very popular. Teams allows recording meeting and automatically transcribed with language recognition. This feature is especially beneficial for individuals with hearing impairments or those attending meetings in noisy environments. Transcript generated from meetings can be saved and referenced later, ensuring that important discussions and documents are available for review. Document saving and sharing is one of the most used features of Microsoft Teams in managing files effectively. For each team event, for each channel, and the particular team, a Files button is available. In Files, we can upload documents and all of team or channel member can see them in real time and adjust in them. Thus, the real-time and collaborative work might be done very easily, and there is no necessity for sending always never and never version. In addition, work of all member teams in one shared document avoid misunderstanding and complexity related to the situation when all team members are adjusting document in their own devices and then sending to the coordinator or editor, who then has a difficult task to coordinate it to one final document. In this manner, in the shared document, all participants might see who is presently adjusted document at its set, even see all changes by particular team member. As in Zoom, meeting etiquette must be followed also in meetings via Microsoft Teams. To ensure smooth communication during Teams meetings, it's important to adhere to basic meeting etiquette. Microsoft Teams meetings require the same level of professionalism as face-to-face meetings. Being respectful of colleagues' time and communication preferences ensures efficient and productive meetings. To reciprocate the basic principle, first of all, join the meeting early to ensure that everything is set up, like camera, microphone, or your speakers. If you are the host, be sure to start the meeting on time. Always mute your microphone when you are not speaking to avoid background noise. Turn on your camera to engage in the conversation and make communication more personal. Be mindful of your background and ensure it is clean or use the virtual or blurred background. Be prepared for the topic and stay engaged during our meeting. To achieve this, come to the meeting with any necessary materials like documents or presentations ready. Respect also others' time to speak by not interrupting them during their speech. If you need to speak, use the right hand emoticon in reactions to signal that you have something to add. Now, We are going to discuss the last platform or application for today, and it is, unlike Zoom and Teams, Slack is focused on instant messaging and team collaboration. Think of it as a smart chat room where you can organize discussions, share files, and stay updated on projects. Thus, Slack is a managing tool, not a video conference or file storage platform. IT is designed to streamline communication between teams and organizations. It offers channels for organized conversation, direct messages for one-on-one chats, and various integrations to improve productivity. This part of the lecture will guide you through setting up Slack, join and hosting Slack conversation, using key features and understanding communication etiquette to help you communicate efficiently and professionally. Firstly, we need to set up Slack. This process is very easy and takes us only a few steps. Once you will have Slack installed and you will be signed, you can begin collaborating with your team immediately. Before using Slack, you need to install the application, sign up, log into your account, and configure your settings. Later, you can start joining channels, sending messages, and using Slack's productivity tools. So, for the Windows or Mac operating system, we need to visit Slack download page. Download the instantly file based on our system, open the installation, and follow installation procedure. As in other applications for Android or iOS, you need to visit Google Play Store or Apple App Store and install application from that. After installing, you need to sign in. You need to open the Slack application and enter your email address associated with your Slack workplace. If your organization has a Slack workplace, you will receive an invitation to join the Slack. Click on the invitation link to join the workplace. If this is successful, you might continue with profile and notification configuration. Click on your profile picture in the top right corner and select Profile and Account. Update your name, profile picture, and ability. Then, set your notification preferences based on how often you want to be alerted about messages, mentions, or activity. The second step is creation of Slack workplace. If you are not joined an existing workplace, you can create a new one. Follow the prompts to enter your team name, workplace name, and email address. Once created, you can invite your team members to join easily by typing their email addresses. After the creation of workplace, we might join in host conversations. Slack allows you to communicate efficiently with team members through both public channels and direct messages. Now we will go through the steps of joining and hosting conversation within Slack. Slack conversations happen in channels or through direct messages. Channels are ideal for team-wide or project-based conversation, while direct messages are better for private one-on-one communication. Let's start with join a Slack conversation. To join a channel, open the Slack application and select the Channels section from the left sidebar. Click Browse Channels to view all the available channels. Then, find the channel relevant to your work, click on it, and select Join Channel. And now, you will now be able to view messages, contribute to discussions, and stay updated about this work channel. To join a private group or direct messages, just go to the direct message section. Click Find People, type and search for your colleague's name and click on it to start a direct message. You can also create group direct messages sent to more people by selecting Multiply People when starting a new conversation. As we have discussed in Microsoft Teams, you can use mentions. To get someone's attention, type a symbol monkey at their beginning followed by the username in the message to mention person, group, or team directly. Slack will notify the person or persons mentioned and bring their attention to the message. So this is what's how to join the conversation and how to manage it. Now we will look how to host a Slack conversation. We need to start with creation of a new channel by clicking on the channel section in the left sidebar. Then select create a channel, name your channel, add a description and choose whether the channel will be public or private. Once the channel is created, you can invite team members to join. To start direct message or group direct message. In the direct message section, click New Message and type the name of a team member to start a message. If you want to create a group direct message, click New Messenger, then select Multiply team members to add to the conversation and just easily type their usernames. Slack allows us to add some files or media for members. This allows to share some basic document with other team members. To add files, click on plus icon that is located next to the message. Select the file you want to share, upload it, and it will be attached to your message for others to view. The last topic for today, as well as the last topic for Slack use, we will explore its features. Slack is a package with powerful features that improve team communication and productivity. It offers a range of tools that help organize communication, share files, manage workflows, and stay on top of important messages and updates. We will start with channels and threads. Channels are where most team communication happens. You can create channels for different projects or departments. On the other side, threads allows you to reply to message within a channel, keeping discussions organized and easy to follow, as well as react and communicate via direct messages. Even Slack is not a file sharing storage platform. It allows file sharing and collaboration. You can share files or other document by simple drag or drop them into the chart or click the paperclip icon to attach files. Shared files are stored in the channel or direct messengers for easy access, and you can collaborate on them with your team in real time. If you are using also some other management tools and applications, Slack might integrate other applications. Slack integrates with a variety of applications such as Google Drive, Trello, Zoom, and many others. To integrate an application, click on the Apps button in the left sidebar and browse through the available integrations. Then, just follow the prompts to set the application up. Do you often forget for some deadline? Don't worry. Slackboard tool in Slack will remind you any deadline. Slackboard is an inbuilt assistant that helps with various tasks such as setting reminders, answering common questions, or suggesting shortcuts. You can interact with Slackboard in any conversation by typing /Slackboard. As in previous platforms and application, reaction features is also available in Slack. The principle is the same as in Zoom or Teams, and emojis might be added to any messages. Besides the previous most used and basic features, Slack offers many advanced features as workflows builder for automating tasks and you need to deal with repeatedly. Slack Connect tool for connecting to other channels or applications from external environment out or your company. Or Headless for informal audio communication and clips for sharing short video messages. So, the communication tools help us to improve our productivity, to discuss working tasks, and to keep the work even not physically attending the workplace or office. In addition, they allow us to be informed and received all necessary information directly during meetings or sessions as online communication tools allow to join meetings in large number of participants. Then it should be by physical presence in office. As a result, we're better informed about the tasks and we might focus on them. To recapitulate and to emphasize the role of online communication tools, they need to be used in an effective way. Users meeting us must be familiar with features they offer as well as be able to manage them. The most common features of communication tools as Zoom or Microsoft Teams is scheduling, organize, and participate at the meeting. On the other side, Slack is focused on communication of tasks and managing them. None of the above listed communication tools are difficult to be used. However, we need to prioritize and regularly use them to learn main, respectively all features we need for our work. As those applications try to be very user-friendly, we might be very effective in learning of their use for communication. We just need to start, and then the rest will come itself easily. So, thank you for your attendance. I hope you have discovered the use communication tools we have discussed today. And please still remember, improving in mastering any of those tools is doubled by more and more using it and trying new function.